Who doesn't love a Caesar salad, especially when it's vegan? This one that I'm gonna make today on Cook Mostly Healthy is so delicious. You can serve it to your whole family because there's something in it for everyone. Hi, I'm Jennifer and I cook healthy meals. I invite you to join me in the kitchen. All right, so we're gonna get started, and the first thing about this Caesar salad is that we're not gonna use bread croutons because I like every morsel of food, every piece of calorie that goes into my mouth to be nutritional in some capacity, and that's gonna be chickpeas. That's gonna be these chickpea croutons that we're gonna make. We're gonna Caesar them just like they season croutons, and then we're gonna bake them. They're like these flavorful croutons in your Caesar salad. They're so good. They're like little surprises in your salad. The first thing I'm going to do is put about a tablespoon of olive oil on my garbanzos just to help them bake in the oven and get real crisp. Now, it's gonna seem like we're adding a lot of spices, but I think you really need it for these croutons because they're just gonna be sprinkled throughout the salad. I do 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, lots of flavor, 1 teaspoon of parsley. These are classic ranch spices that you would use, and ranch dressing is wildly popular. So I thought, what better way than to make a crouton that tastes equally as good but was nutritious for you. I'm doing just under about a half a teaspoon of salt. And then I have dill. It also adds a nice surprising flavor to your croutons. And I'm missing one ingredient, and that would be chives. I like to put chives on these as well because that just helps give it that ranch dressing flavor. And now I'm gonna stir it up. Coat all of your garbanzo beans, your chickpeas, in your mixture to get them all evenly spread out. So now that I have them all in my baking dish, all the spices on there, we're gonna put them into the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Then we'll check on them, give them a little swirl, and put them back in the oven for about 10 more minutes, and they're gonna firm up like little hard croutons. All right, I pulled my garbanzo bean croutons out of the oven and I let them cool slightly, and they are hard. You can kind of see they have like a nice firmness to them, and they're gonna be really delicious in the salad like a crouton. We've got these ready to go, and I'm just gonna put them to the side while we finish making the rest of our salad. Now we're gonna make the salad dressing for the vegan Caesar salad, and it's loaded with lots of yummy things. I already have into my blender 2 teaspoons of these little guys called capers, and that is really your replacement to anchovies because anchovies kind of have that flavor, like that saltiness, and these capers are going to give your Caesar dressing that same saltiness. I also have about a half of a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard goes in lots of dressings because it just helps to emulsify the overall dressing, and it gives it a little bit of a tang that we all love, but we don't realize is actually Dijon mustard. I have a half of a teaspoon of onion powder and a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I am now going to add a half of a cup of cashews that I soaked. I didn't soak them overnight. You can, but I did the quick soak method for these cashews, and that basically means I just took boiling water, poured them over my half cup of cashews, and let them sit for 1 hour so that they soften and that they blend up a whole lot easier when you're making your dressing. Put those in, and I'm gonna do 1 garlic clove because it gives it a really nice fragrance, and garlic is key to Caesar salad. I'm gonna also do the juice of a lemon, which is about 2 tablespoons of lemon. Get that all squeezed in there. I have about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of water, and that's just gonna help thin out your dressing. I also always like olive oil in my dressings because I think it just It's classic. So I put about a tablespoon of olive oil into my salad dressing. And now I'm just gonna blend it up. It's good. The lemon makes the dressing bright. I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt and pepper and give it one more whirl, and then we're gonna move on to assembling the salad. I'm gonna put my dressing into the dish so that we can put it onto our salad. Now for the secret ingredient in the vegan Caesar salad. It's sort of this like Parmesan nuttiness. That's called like a Parmesan cheese topping. And we're gonna make it right here. So what I have in this food processor is a 1/3 cup of cashews. They're not soaked. They're just 1/3 cup of raw cashews, basically. To this, I'm gonna add 1 garlic clove, and then I'm gonna pulse it just to break it up a little bit. So, get our lid on and then for our Parmesan crumble, a tablespoon of nutritional yeast, because it seems like I eat this in every single meal. I know, it's a staple. I mean, I go through a lot of it. It's got a lot of vitamins. And hemp seeds, don't worry, there's nothing in them to, you know, cause you to get high. Sorry to disappoint you. Tablespoon of these guys. I need to buy more because I use them all the time. Tablespoon of hemp seeds. These really, like, they just add another texture to the Caesar salad and make it super yummy. I do about, I don't know, a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder, even though there's a fresh garlic clove in there, and some salt and pepper. A little bit, a couple dashes, and then just to kind of bring it all together, I'll do a splash of olive oil. Just kind of helps bring it together and stick together. And we're gonna give it another whirl into the food processor. So if you can see, there's like the little chunks, and those are all really delicious when you're eating your salad because they stick to the lettuce and they stick to the dressing, and they're just jam-packed, A, with flavor, and B, with nutrients. We're gonna assemble the Caesar. You can't tell me that you're not gonna like the Caesar salad. Lettuce, dressing, Parmesan crumble, and garbanzo bean croutons right here in this nutritional, jam-packed Caesar salad. Thank you for watching Cook Mostly Healthy. Please tune in next week when I make something mostly healthy. And if you would please comment below if you've made this salad, or if you have anything else to say, or tell me what you want to see next, because I need to know so that I can bring you more fun things in the kitchen.